Khalil. I'm in my third year studying commerce and computer science right now. For Monash DeepNeuron, I am the industry partnerships manager. I am part of the DeepRacer project team, and I'm also part of the deep learning training team. So my project team specializes in reinforcement learning. So part of that, we're taking part in a competition called AWS DeepRacer. So DeepRacer, it's an ongoing global monthly leaderboard style competition hosted by Amazon. So we have to build and train reinforcement learning models to kind of learn how to drive a model car autonomously around a racetrack. So our model races up against other cars and other submissions for a spot in the World Championships. So if we do well, there's massive cash prizes involved and even a flight to America. As part of my non-technical role, I lead the industry team, so we're a small team with non-technical roles in the business branch of MDN. So our task is to more so liaise with a lot of companies to grow our sponsorship portfolio, as well as organize some really, really cool events for our community to come down to and learn from. Well, I'm really passionate about deep learning, AI, its future implications around the whole world, and I honestly think it's one of the most exciting fields to be a part of right now, and probably going 20 years into the future. I love that my project is teaching me the very implementation skills that will be valued by industry. So I do currently work as a data scientist intern, and I can see the massive correlation between the work I'm doing here and the skills that they are desperate for in the corporate world. So the thing I like most and admire most about DeepNeuron are our education practices. So our training workshops, they aim to teach deep learning to someone who may be an absolute beginner or has had some experience, so whether they're a student or even a professor or a professional, our workshops will be kind of catered towards you. So in a world where AI is just revolutionizing everything, it's crucial for any aspiring scientist, computer scientist, engineer, or really anyone to have data related skills and even an idea of what ML is capable of. So the fact that we can help prepare uni students for the industry and give them the skills that are highly, highly sought after, I mean, who knows, like it could go a long way into changing your whole career landscape. For our workshops, feedback also kind of suggests that they are extremely, extremely engaging. And I think the primary reason behind that is that at the end of the day, they're prepared and planned by students like ourselves. So we can kind of really relate with our audience and deliver the workshops in a way and a manner that they're really enjoyable yet educational at the same time. One of the biggest things I've learned outside of a technical perspective is that MDN is a frontier of opportunities. So if you put your hand up and you show initiative, then I mean, it can go a long way. So for example, I was part of a deep learning team for maybe a week or two before an opportunity presented itself to join the industry team as a manager. So I took that on board and developed myself from a non-technical point of view as well as deep learning. From then, I actually got a chance to briefly be a part of a HPC project, and now I'm also part of the training team. So you can see just such a wide array of skills that I was able to develop in such a short time by just showing initiative and volunteering to help out. Like, trust me, it's gone a long way in terms of my personal development, and it does a lot for, career building and resume skills. So it's completely set me up for my career, as all these experiences from MDN were probably a prime reason for me getting an internship. My advice for applicants, this probably applies even on a broader scale, but you really, really have to show some genuine passion and interest in whatever you're applying for. So in terms of DeepNeuron, if you're applying for a technical team such as deep learning or HPC, do some research. So for deep learning, look into what neural networks are, develop an understanding of deep learning AI and how they interrelate. For HPC, do some introduction to Unix, do some parallel computing, and kind of understand how GPUs kind of fit into the picture. You can even extend that to doing some projects in your spare time. So there are tons of online resources, even for complete beginners, that really don't take that long. In your interview, we definitely like hearing about your experiences, and it really just highlights the initiative you've taken. It really goes a long way. For a non-technical role, I think we really, really look to judge your soft skills. So your communication, your ability to work in a team, Given that DeepNeuron is also fairly new, we also really value it if you have the ability to be creative and come up with fresh ideas. So, I mean, to summarize, if you show passion, you show interest and a genuine effort, I'm sure I'll be welcoming you to the team very soon.